today here with FabTV at the legendary Chinese Theatre for the new Christian Bale premiere of The Promise. A white hot.
Thank you.
We're good to roll. Okay, so Danya, tell us about your movie Like It.
Lichen. Lichen is actually based and wrapped around this disease called lycanthropy, which is when people believe they're turning into werewolves. It's still this day actually misdiagnosed as schizophrenia, and it's wrapped around the legend, the true legend of Emily Burt, who was considered to be the Talbot County werewolf back in the 1800s. Our film takes place in the 80s. It's the trailer is very sort of fantastical and kind of like a horror film, but the film itself, it's very artsy, and it's more of a human psychosis film, more of a Alfred Hitchcockian kind of suspense horror. I'm really excited for people to check it out. It's my first production. My husband wrote it and directed, so it's a family affair, and we just had a blast making it.
What's the secret to success with working with your husband?
I mean, it was just a pleasure. You know, you have your moments where you have your ups and downs. You're also dealing with someone that really knows you, and I think it's the best performance I've ever given.
Are you a horror fan?
I am. I'm a comic book fan. I'm a horror fan. We're actually going down to the Hard Rock in Palm Springs over for Coachella, and we're going to host. I'm going to host an event there along with Serj, celebrating the film Lichen. So I'm excited and hope to see a lot of you there.
We're excited too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Tanya. How are you? Amazing.
He's getting a photo real quick. Hello, you look so handsome tonight.
Thank
I
you.
haven't seen you clean up this well. What brings you out tonight in your tux?
It's not a tux, but thank you. I'm here to see the premiere of the Promise. Well, I've actually seen it at the Toronto Film Festival, but I'm here for the LA premiere to support. And it's been a pleasure and an honor working with the producers on the film as music consultant, and also doing some music for credits for the film. And I have a lot of friends here, and the film is about something that's very near and dear to my heart: awareness about the Armenian genocide and the kind of plight of my grandparents. So, yeah.
Did you use that in inspiration for when you were creating the sound for this?
Kind of. It has the Armenian sensibility, the cultural sensibility, but the song is actually not a very sad song. It's semi-sad, like semi-sweet wine, I guess. You know, but it's an old Armenian song called Sari Sirunyar, and so we redid that, and it came out really great.
Could you translate that title to English?
Mountainous, lovely. Mountainous, lovely, love. How's that?
That works for me. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, handsome. You make me feel
right.
like Lois Lane.
All right, well said. I'm better now.
What brings you to the Promise premiere?
I just got back from Armenia about 6 weeks ago. I was producing a documentary out there about genocide, and specifically the Armenian genocide was featured, and that's a big deal in this film, obviously. And I was also doing a television special where I was interviewing a lot of Syrian Armenian refugees from Aleppo who have just been displaced by the current civil war and the fighting going on there. And so I have a lot of Armenian friends. So it's something that's very close to my heart. There's no way I would not be here tonight.
What makes this cause so close to your heart?
Well, I'm a history major, and I took my comprehensive exams in war and diplomacy, and I just think, the history's written by the winners, if you will, and so the idea that they're trying to erase the idea that there was a genocide is sickening to me. It's not something that the current administration did. They might as well recognize it took place and let the scars heal over, because right now for the Armenian people, I know that the scars are still very open wounds. It's very open wounds, and the fact that it's just not called what it is a problem.
Do you think there's a way of overcoming that? What can we do?
Well, we're doing it right now. We're here and we're shining a big bright light on it, and hopefully that'll force politicians to especially in the United States, to go ahead and recognize that. They ought to, and the only reason they're not recognizing it, there's overwhelming evidence. It's without a doubt it took place. The only reason they're not recognizing it is for politics.
So what's next for you, Superman?
Well, I play Supergirl's dad currently. Exactly. So that's an odd thing, isn't it?
It is. I mean, that seems very full circle.
It is. So yeah, I do that, and then I've got a whole bunch of films and things coming out, and I just finished another one 3 days ago, and I'm just making films and TV shows, and I host a show called Masters of Illusion, and I host the Today Show quite a bit. I'm doing a whole bunch of different things.
It seems like all you do is work. I hope there's a little play in there.
I play here tonight. Like I have my son here with me, so I get to hang out and play with my son tonight. We get to watch this film. I think it's important that he sees this film too.
Very important. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. It was lovely to meet you. Thank you. Question. You look so handsome this evening, by the way. So, what's the main difference between writing music for music and music for film?
If I'm writing music for music, kind of any idea that I have is valid, and it's about me and whatever I'm thinking or feeling. Whereas a film, you sort of collaborating with the story, and you have a responsibility to make that collaboration work and write something that lives in harmony with it.
Did you feel a lot of responsibility with this film?
I definitely did. My wife is Greek, and her family is Greek, and they have shared history with the Armenians in terms of the genocide. It was part of the same policy. I have a lot of friends that are Armenian, so I was very humbled to be asked to do it, and I definitely obsessed over not screwing it up, not letting anybody down.
Well, I have the utmost faith in you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kim, how does it feel to be here? It's such an important film. I'm so excited to be here. Yay! Oh my gosh, you gave me a freaking answer! Oh my god, yeah.
Well, you saw it there. Kim Kardashian just rocked the red carpet. You got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much,
So tell us
Mercy.
about the character you play in The Promise.
Marta, an amazing mother. I shouldn't say amazing. All mothers are amazing. True mothers are amazing. She's a very strong lady. She loves her son, Oscar Isaac, who plays Mikhail, and she does everything for him to be happy and for the family to stay together. And no matter what, she keeps smiling at her son.
What do you have in common with your
With Marta, we're both very strong ladies. I love that. Yes, yes.
How is this important to you, this movie?
The movie was very important to me. It's very important to me because of the fact that, first off, not many people knew about this genocide, the Armenian genocide. But although it took place 110 years ago, but it relatively speaks for today. That was one genocide. We're now witnessing genocides. So I was hoping that by making this movie, people would watch it. The audience would think, put the two and two together and think, this was a movie about 110 years ago, but it is still happening in Syria, in Yemen, in Sudan. We see people walking in the movie, and then we see people walking in real life. And just, the question, is there anything we can do to stop this? That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for.
We all want that answer,
Yeah, is there any way to stop this? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Your generation should do it.
Yes,
It's for your
the
generation.
millennials should do
Especially
it.
the reporters nowadays.
Yes.
With the existence of social media, bringing us all the truth, nothing but the truth, that's what we're expecting from you as well. Bring us the
You're
truth.
so classy. I love you.
Merci, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Hi.
First off, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing rimakra.
Gorgeous. And tell us about the character you play in this movie.
I play Maral. She's a very traditional Armenian woman who lives in a village, and this is a village that Oscar Isaac's character leaves to go study to become a doctor. And then, unfortunately, things ensue, and our worlds kind of fall apart.
Was it fate that you got this role?
Yes, I really believe that. I believe it was destiny for me to read the script and then to get to actually work with Terry George and all the incredible people involved.
How do injustices affect you personally? Injustices like this?
I think injustices affect us on so many levels. I mean, If we remain silent about the wrong that's being done in the world, then it continues to happen. But when you bring light to it, when you look at it, when you get to analyze it, I think it starts to change the human mind, hopefully, you know. And what's happening today in the world and what happened 100 years ago almost seem parallel. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thanks
so
to
much,
guys.
beautiful.
Nice seeing you.
Okay, share.